I did get a question previously on a previous video that I had an accident in the video, and someone had asked me, "Have you had any accidents in real life?" What's up, YouTube? And welcome back to Jollyroger Hobbies. And welcome back to another episode of A Professional Truck Driver Plays American Truck Simulator. Let's get into it. Alright, so I got something new this time. So on Steam today, or yesterday for me, the Pacific Northwest bundle went on sale. This is something I was looking into getting anyways. However, with it going on sale, I do believe it went to 60% off. And so I was able to, I snatched it up and got it for a lot cheaper price. And at the same time, I bought the cabin accessories download content. So we're going to have a couple more states to play around in. Now, just to let you know that even though at the time of this recording, it went on sale, but the time you watch this, it won't be. I'm actually several weeks ahead on my videos, so you won't see this until several weeks after it's recorded, if you understand that. So let's get into the DLC browser here, and I'm going to show you what I have installed. So we have the cabin accessories, Classic Stripes Paint Jobs pack, which came with the Northwest bundle. Of course, we have Colorado, the Heavy Cargo pack, Halloween Paint Jobs, Forestry, which came with the Northwest bundle, Idaho, Northwest bundle, New Mexico, Oregon, which was with the Northwest bundle, and then Space Paint Jobs. I just can't talk today. Space Paint Jobs, Special Transport, and Steering Creations pack, which I do believe also came with the Pacific Northwest. And then Utah, of course, Washington, the wheel tuning pack, I believe that also came with that bundle. So these are what I do not have installed. I do not have Christmas paint jobs. Sorry, no. Dragon Truck Design Pack, they got one or two there, okay, but I wasn't a fan. Pink Ribbon Charity Pack and Valentine's Paint Job Packs. So pretty much just paint job packs are the only thing I do not have installed. Other than that, I have all the states that are currently in game at the moment, along with Special Transport, Heavy Cargo, and Forestry now, and then cabin accessories. Wyoming is currently in production at the moment. And so as soon as it is out and available, you bet your bottom dollar I'm buying it. And we'll be taking a trip to Wyoming. And we'll check out Cheyenne. I'm actually really excited about that. So let's get in the game. And we got an email. New special transports. That must be because our reputation's gone up high enough. More companies would like to hire your professional skills behind the wheel for some special deliveries. Just as last time, it won't be easy and require some skills, patience, cooperation while escorting vehicles, and extra care. But I guess you still have it all. Am I right? And don't forget, there's still bigger profit for these cargoes. Nice. Along with the currently available special transport jobs available at San Rafael, California, Kingman, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, Clovis, New Mexico, Socorro, New Mexico, Yuma, Arizona, Eureka, California. Hey, we just delivered there. Phoenix, Arizona, San Francisco, California, Provo, Utah. Oh, that's just south of Salt Lake. Fresno, California, and our home base. Sterling, Colorado, Vernal, Utah, Oxnard, California, Truckee, St. Cruz, Artesia, Oakland, Gallup, Farmington, and Primm. You can now also take new ones at Idaho Falls, because of the Northwest Pack. Boise, Idaho, Pacific, Port Angeles, Washington, Seattle, Twin Falls, Pendleton, Oregon, Portland, Spokane. Nice. So we definitely got some more options available. And looking at the world map, this is what's available now. So remember, it came with California initially and Nevada, and then I bought Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. And then I just bought the Northwest package, which is Idaho, Oregon, Washington. Wyoming is coming very soon, hopefully this year. I'm guessing by midsummer it'll be out. And Texas is also being worked on right now, but it's such a big state. I don't think it's going to be out this year. I don't think it'll be out till 2022. We shall see. All right, and we're headquartered in Salt Lake, so we'll close that out. We are currently level 9 with 10,000 experience points, and we have $178,000. We have enough money for our truck. However, we're only level 9. Our truck isn't available till level 20. Some of you might ask, why am I not buying a truck now and just using it to get more money and work up more experience points? The reason for that is well, you don't just go out and buy a regular car until you can get another car or a house or anything like that. Now, granted, some people do. But I look at it this way. I'm going to be buying this truck. I'm going to be in this truck for quite a while. So might as well make it one that I want and not something that I don't want. So in that time, we're just going to work with what we got, save up our money, and get our experience. So let's go in the job market. With that, we take a quick job. And since we have enough money, now granted, we should have at least $50,000 extra, so that way we have enough money to buy upgrades, custom parts, things like that. So more money is good, but we've got another 10 levels to go to get that money, but we need those 10 levels. So instead of taking things by the price, let's see if we can look up for experience points, which they don't have. They have price, expiration, origin, destination, route length, cargo weight, sender, recipient. Okay, well, scratch that. I guess we go by price then and just get money. So here's another high value cargo, another heavy cargo, articulated trailer, and a standard delivery. 58,000 from San Rafael to Denver. Pretty much almost back the way we came. Of course, we were in Eureka. All right, so here's another 54,000. This is going all the way up to Oregon. We have a Walmart delivery at 45,000. But what's going to get us those experience points, really, where we want to work up to, is heavy cargo and high value. Now this is high value too, but this is going to give us the experience points. We are expected Thursday day from 2 a.m., which is an oversized. Oh, and we are in an international with an 18-speed transmission, 605 horse. It's pretty good. Though I've never driven an international in real life. So we're going across I-80, roughly. We'll be on roads till Sacramento, back roads. And then I-80 all the way till Salt Lake, and then down US 6, down to I-70 junction and across. I can't wait for Wyoming to get in, because the actual real route would take us I-80 across to Cheyenne and 25 south. I have done this route in real life, and from Salt Lake to Cheyenne to Denver is 8 hours, because it's mostly flat here. In Utah, going down US 6, this is all back road right here from Provo all the way down to I-70. And then this is all mountainous terrain here, and you can see the dogleg. from Salt Lake City to Denver is 11 hours in real life. So in this game, I can't wait for Wyoming because it'll be much faster to go that route and down, and easier with this kind of thing. But we don't have that for right now. So anyways, let's get into it. We have a crawler tractor, which I'm not too sure what a crawler tractor is. I'm assuming it's an agricultural tractor, especially by this. Looks like a leaf. So it's got to be agricultural. I wonder how wide it's going to be. Alright. $58,000. Not as much as our last one, but we'll take it. It's 1,200 miles and 21 hours trip time. Let's go. More than likely this will be a couple parter. Yep, I was right. So we are just as long as last time. We have a Jeep. Oh, no, we're not as long. We do not have a Stinger. Oh. We just have a 3-axle back in. Oh, articulated boom. We're a little over width. Oh, there we go. So no Stinger, so that means we're not near as long. Not as long as that Harvester over there. Alright. They never set the brakes on these things. And I know we have an 18-speed transmission. By the GPS, it looks like we're going to go left and then go right out, and we're going right this time. And I'm going to make sure we go right. Interesting. Alright. Probably not near as heavy, so I'm going to start out in third. Let's see if we can't do this trip without any violations or hitting anything. Oh. Lights on. We're oversized. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that engine. Sounds like it's got no oil or anything. It's annoying. There, you want my Peterbilt. Bet you we don't have any beacons on this either, do we? No. Alright. So be it. Please, no cars coming, please. Oh. Oh, we're gonna make this car mad. He stopped for us. That was nice. He didn't run into us. There we go. And I know some of you might be wondering, why am I using that right mirror overlay? It's because if you notice when we look over, our GPS is kind of blocking that right mirror. I have to look down. I hate it when I do that. And it's much smaller than the actual mirror, or the overlay is. When this is nice and big, that isn't. And in real life, the mirror that's hanging up, the overlay, is roughly the same size, and it looks the same as the right mirror on the right tractor anyways. Oh, it sounds like gravel in the engine. I do not like that sound. You know, I just thought of something. It's kind of odd that we have a Jeep, but we don't have a Stinger. Now, I'm not an expert on Oversized. I don't know much about how all that works with the weight distribution and everything, but I know here in Wyoming and my company, when we use our GNs, we have a Stinger on board. We don't have any Jeeps. We have a regular lowboy, and then when we have heavy stuff, we attach the Stinger. So, I'm not totally sure why we have a Jeep without a Stinger, and why we don't just have a Stinger, but I don't know. So I know on these a lot of these journeys I haven't been talking a lot. Part of it is I don't know what to say. Once we got over talking about the basic transmission and stuff like that, I really don't know what to say. So if you have any questions about trucking, put them down below, please. Help me out. Granted, my videos are further out, so by the time I see your question now, it'll be much further on down the road, or a couple weeks later, that I get to answer your question. Now, I did get a question previously on a previous video that I had an accident in the video, and someone had asked me, have you had any accidents in real life? Officially, no. I do not have any chargeable accidents against me in 20 years. Now, that being said, that does not mean I've never been in an accident in a truck, which I have. I was involved in one accident. I'm going to turn off cruise control here. Just west of town here. It was a line of traffic, snow, road, black ice, though I didn't know it was black ice. And I was passing a vehicle. It was a Toyota 4Runner pulling a Toyota Camry on a car dolly, when it lost control, ran into the right side of the guardrail, and bounced back and came at me. Well, tried missing him. I got on my brakes and I jumped in the right lane to try and unmiss him. Well, unbeknownst to me, because of the black ice, me stepping on my brakes, the trailer jackknifed, and the people, it was an older couple, hit the left guardrail and then kind of bounced back and then hit me and kind of got wedged under my trailer. Now, everybody survived. No injuries, in fact, ironically enough. The couple was shooken up, but they were okay. We weren't doing a high rate of speed, only about 45 miles an hour because of the conditions. Like I said, I didn't know there was black ice. I ended up, both of those vehicles were totaled, the Toyota 4Runner and the Toyota Camry on the car dolly. Both of them were totaled. I got pushed into the right guardrail, which ripped off my steering axle of my truck, and then the trailer was damaged as they got wedged underneath. So a lot of damage, no injuries. Officers on scene did not issue any citations due to the conditions. I was later sued, and so was my company, by that couple, stating that I caused the accident. I got a lawyer and was going to fight it, and my lawyer pretty much handed it over to the company. The company's lawyers went in after that, and then I never heard what happened. I assume, because that's what happens in this industry, is that the company probably just paid out the claim and settled out of court. Straight up my opinion, it wasn't my fault whatsoever. It was their fault. They're the ones that caused the accident. But, as in with the police reports and all that, just said there was no one at fault due to the conditions. So, it's a he said, she said. Second accident I was involved in was in Logan, Utah. I just went and picked up at a facility of a bunch of bulk butter. I was pulling a reefer unit and picked up some bulk butter. And to get there, it's not a regular facility on a asphalt road. It was a dirt road, or what I thought was a dirt road. Turns out it was an asphalt road. It's a very small, skinny road where two vehicles couldn't pass each other, but it was covered in dirt and mud on a farm. It was up on a high-rise with ditches on both sides. Now, I got loaded, was on my way to the scale to find out my weight, and there was a huge mud puddle in the middle. I skirted the edge of it because I just washed my truck, and the road broke underneath me and took my trailer over, and I rolled over. I was doing maybe 5 miles an hour. Wasn't a lot. It destroyed the trailer because the butter came over onto the crevice and then fell through and broke the trailer on the side. The truck had a broken cab mount, broken mirror, and that was it. But for insurance reasons, they totaled it too. No citation was issued. It was determined that the ground did in fact break underneath me and took the trailer over. I had no control. I was doing 5 miles an hour. There was nothing I could have done. And then later, I got another truck later the next week and delivered that load of butter. There was nothing wrong with the load. They said I saved the load. I don't see how, because I really didn't do anything but going slow. Unfortunately, that was just the nature of the beast. And then the last accident was my fault for the most part. It was actually with the company I'm with now. I was hauling some trash, and we had a bunch of tree branches. I was hauling a scrap in dump, and I was hauling a bunch of trees and trash, and there's tree trunks loaded at the very top. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know this at the time, and I decided to stop in at McDonald's, and I went into the truck entrance, which is a very sharp curve. Oh, it's a left-hand turn, but the road was crowned incorrectly. So I took it a little bit too fast, and then the crown of the road rolled over. The whole trailer flipped. The truck stayed upright, the trailer flipped. And that one technically was my fault, but there was no citation issued because it happened on private property. So therefore, that's not on my record either. So officially, I have no accidents on my record, but that doesn't mean I wasn't involved in any. And so all those truckers out there say they've never been in an accident ever. They're either lucky or they're lying. They may not have any chargeable accidents or accidents that anybody found out about. There's many times truckers get into backing accidents or damage something, but never get caught. And so forth. They're never charged. So, if anybody tells me they've been driving for 20 plus years and never been in an accident ever, I call bull. That just means they weren't caught, or it wasn't their fault, or due to the conditions or something like that. But enough about that. We are able to do 65, so I believe we're in Nevada now. I'm pretty sure this is Reno. Mountain Dew, not sponsored. Winnemucca jackpot, yep. This is Reno. I like how the flags flap like that. That's a neat little addition, realism to this game that I really enjoy. The good news is that we started out with a full tank of fuel. Guess we're gonna see how heavy we are. The last one being 122,000, I bet you were barely 110,000. Maybe 100,000. Probably not even that heavy. 101,000. Ship's horn. Alright, we are in Elko. We got about 5 hours left to drive on our time. I'm gonna try and make it to West Wendover. Construction up ahead. Yay. Left lane ends. And 55 mile an hour. Okay, that was weird. And they did that right before a hill. Nice of them. West Wendover. You might be wondering why we're stopping here. That's simply because nice big parking lot. This is a big truck stop. Nice big place to park for oversized like ourselves. And there's not a another good parking lot for quite a while for us to park in. And we're also quarter tank of fuel, so we're going to top up our fuel first tonight. No trucks here, huh? So we go to the next one. Hey look, truck entry. I knew there was going to be a car there. I just knew it. Now we're not that wide, so we'll fit in the fuel island. Fuel islands are usually 14 foot wide, I do believe. And we are definitely under 14 foot wide. Let's fill up. And whenever you fill the tanks, while the tanks are filling, it's always best to get out, walk around, and look at your load. Make sure your tie downs are still tied down pretty nice. Where are lights on? Should have been off. Make sure your tires are still inflated. Ooh, it's actually pretty high. I hope it'll fit under here, otherwise we're gonna back out. Oh, it'll fit. Oh yeah, see? It'll fit, no problem. And we're not backing in, so we're gonna find us a nice pull through. If anything, I think we gotta pull through to our right. It is so darn dark, it's hard to tell. Oh yeah, we got some nice pull-throughs right here. These are definitely oversized pull-throughs with an oversized lot over there. I wouldn't quite call these oversized pull-throughs, but just so dark it's hard to tell. other way, we'll be getting out that way. So I probably should have pulled in over there. Oh well. Make sure our lights are shut off this time. Yep. Turn off the engine. And let's go to bed. And this is going to conclude or end part 1. So stay tuned for part 2. And if, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, put them down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2.